Hey guys, today we have the top 10 best drift cars in CarX Street before everything. These are my choices, so some of you might have a different opinion, but overall these are the ones I would recommend. Also, the cars are not in any order. Okay, number 10 is the AE86, which is pretty underrated in this game. The car is in the low tier cars, and I think that's why people think it might not be that good, but it's completely the opposite. The car is crazy smooth and it holds the angle like is nothing. I think I have swapped the engine, but even with the stock engine it will deliver just enough power. Also, the fact that it's not a long or big and boaty car makes it one of the best choices for tandems. Number 9 is the BMW M4. It's literally impossible to have a top 10 list without a BMW in it. We only have the M4 in this list since they would fill the whole list. Anyway, a great car with more than enough power for drifting. A fast and great looking car with perfect handling. As they always say, you can't go wrong with getting a BMW. So if you want a car that does everything like an all-in-one package, this might be the one for you. The good thing with this car is that it doesn't require any gold coins to buy it, so basically it's a good option for the budget too. Number 8 is the 370Z, which exactly as it was a beast in Tokyo Drift, it is in CarX too. The handling on these cars is just so good. Most of the fame of this car is because of the Tokyo Drift movie, but as I said, it's just amazing. The fact that it has a great weight balance makes it a very easy car for doing 360s. Number 7 is the 180SX, which, if you ask me, it's literally the number one at least on this game. The amazing handling allows you to have a very smooth drift, but none of those make sense if you don't have the right tune on it. So if you need the tunes, I'll put them in the Discord till tonight. If you don't have it, I'll leave the link in the description. Besides that, this car is one of the cheapest cars in this list, which makes it the best choice for the beginners too. But don't get me wrong, the fact that it's not too expensive doesn't mean that it's bad, so if you like how it looks too. Number 6 is the new Supra. And oh my god man, this car like a monster when it comes to drifting. It has just enough power which will never make you feel any lack of power. And as you can see again, the great weight balance makes it to have a very good control. And the fact that some people hate over this car because it has a BMW engine is such stupid reason to hate on it. It's not like a BMW engine is bad. Like bro, if it was the old Supra anyone would swap the engine anyway. Anyway, I really recommend this car. And unlike the old one, it doesn't need any engine swap. Number 5 is the Sylvia S15, which I would say it's my favorite. It's like the great balance of everything, doesn't matter if it's looks, power, handling or anything else, this car had it all. The only downside for this car is that you need to buy this car with gold coins, which some new players struggling. Number 4 is the legendary Skyline R34, which is definitely one of the smoothest as well. The combination of superb handling and raw performance made it the great car it became known to be, and while modern standards have unsurprisingly bypassed the Skyline, it remains an undeniably quick car even today. And all of that makes it one of the best cars for tandeming overall. As you can see, there is no doubt about this car. Number 3 is the RX-7 with the rotary engine, which unfortunately isn't as powerful as it should be, but it will still give you just enough power, so if you're into clean and smooth drifts, this car is the one for you. The car has such a great handling, which gives you such incredible control that it should be on top 3 of the best drift cars. This car also has a lot of room for any customizations and modifications, which makes it a great choice. And the fact that it also doesn't require gold coins makes it an incredible choice. If I'm right, I think it's about 160k in the game, which makes it in the list of mid-range budget cars in CarX. Number 2 is the Mustang GT, which is one of those cars that you see a lot in Formula Drift, and that can be enough to prove that it's a great car. The fact that it's a muscle car makes people think that it's not good for drifting. But unlike most of the muscle cars, this one is so good. I think in general, the muscle cars are very underrated, unlike what people think. The power in this cars is one of the reasons which makes them good. The only downside for this car can be the size of it, which isn't really a problem to me. Overall, it's an amazing choice. And finally, number 1 is the Toyota Mark II, which unfortunately with the stock engine, it has no power at all. Even if you max out all the other parts, the car is amazing, but only if you do an engine swap. Anyway guys, that was it for this video. If any car is missing, it's either because that they wasn't my favorite or they have some problems, so if you're thinking of anything else, you can share it with others through the comments, and as always, if you're new here, a like and sub will be appreciated.
Baba nerede?